Eve from Mystic Rainbow Tarot, and I'm doing a requested reading today about Ariana Grande. So I'd just like to say thank you for tuning in, and I hope you are all well and happy and all right in yourselves. And just to say I appreciate you all, and thank you to everyone who has subscribed to our channel to support it. So anyway, I'm just going to get the cards now and see what messages we get. The person that asked me to do this reading wants to know about Ariana and her, apparently she's got a new boyfriend. So let's ask Spirit about Ariana and her new boyfriend. So I don't know anything about this new boyfriend at the moment, so we shall find out. Ariana and her new friend. Tell us about Ariana and her new boyfriend, acquaintance, friend, whatever he is. Please tell us about their relationship and what's going on between them and anything else in Ariana's life. So put the cards down. It's quite long cards, so I'm going to have to make some room. Just put this pack to one side. Let's find out what messages there are. So let's see what the first card is. So the first card is the Lovers. So this actually confirms to me that there is a relationship. They're in a relationship, Ariana and this new guy. But I do feel this romance is fairly new and in the early stages. They do have lots of respect for each other, and of course a lot of physical attraction between them. I do think they have been taking their time with it, yeah, in the last few months, and just going at an enjoyable pace. Plus I feel they are building up their connection and their emotional feelings for each other. And this is a beautiful card because, you know, there she is, dreaming about how she would like this to go, because it's early on, you know, all romantic. And so plus I feel they are building up their connection and emotional feelings for each other, because it's not just physical attraction between these two. They share similar things they want from life too. I do feel Ariana is a very emotional person, and that she is very caring and loving in her relationships. I do see she's trying to keep this new romance a secret, but I do think this is going to be a hard thing. Once she goes out and about again, when everyone can go about normally, the paps will start taking pictures and start being nosy, I feel. Also, I think they started as friends and met through friends, or friends of friends type of thing I'm getting. I think they probably share a lot of friends in the same circle is what it is. So let's put that back down and see what the next card is. The next card is the Temperance. So this card is a positive sign that their relationship is ticking along nicely. And it's quite funny because there's the clock, and there they are interacting with each other, being very friendly. So, and I feel like they are in harmony with each other, as you can see in the card. I like that these two appreciate each other and all the little things that they do for each other. They do see they have some differences in character, but they have this sort of team energy that works for them, and they have a lot of patience with each other, which is always good in a relationship. I feel Ariana is a sensitive soul, and the spiritual aspect to this is she is looking for a greater sense of balance in her life. She has experienced some extremes in the past, and she has learnt a lot from her experiences. I feel now she just wants everything to go smoothly in her life, and I can't blame her really for that. She's moving forward with her life and wants to create a healthier lifestyle, kind of on all levels, and in her relationships, also her health and spirituality. I think she's very good at nurturing relationships, and realises that compromise is kind of required for a relationship to be peaceful, because she's kind, caring, and it's easy for her to do the giving, but she does need to make sure her needs are met as well. But this is quite a new relationship, and they are still in sort of the honeymoon phase of it. Nothing is out of balance, and they're really just enjoying their time together and seeing where it takes them. So that's lovely. Let's see what else we have in the reading. So the next card is the Ace of Pentacles. This is a pretty card too. So in this reading, this symbolizes plenty, you know, abundance and freedom and financial security that this romance brings. So I think that Ariana's new boyfriend is very prosperous, and that they will have sort of luxury holidays and the best things money can buy. Also, I think her new man is very protective of her, because he senses she is sensitive. This card also relates to the relationship being a new love, a fresh start for Ariana, and I feel he can provide her with the stability she's looking for. I also feel she feels less stressed and more at peace with her life since she's met him. So he's doing her a lot of good, in fact. So they are nurturing a stable and loving relationship here. And I do feel they are happy at the moment, and they are leaving room for each other to be their own person, which is very important in any romance. This card relates to the foundation of this relationship is strong, and it's a healthy foundation that they are creating with this relationship, where there is enough sort of independence and space for them to carry on with their own goals and ventures. And if they stay like this, it will be easy for them to move forward. What I mean is, Ariana feels her new romance is more of an addition to her life rather than a distraction from the things she wants to do in her career and the rest of her life. This card, in terms of her career, is very positive. It's about taking advantage of opportunities that come her way, because it also represents prosperity, wealth, and more success in her career. So this is about a bright future and also emotional stability, which she's getting from the relationship, and she's in good health, it's saying. I do see her writing new songs. Yeah, I think that'll be for another album. So I'm guessing she will be able to release that later on in the year, dependent on how things go in the world with everything that's going about. I think she will leave touring this year because of the COVID-19 epidemic. So let's see what else we have in this reading. The next card is the Two of Hearts. Oh, and this is a lovely card with the two swans there. And swans stay together once they meet. That's lovely. So with this card turning up in the reading, I see things started as a companionship, then things went to sort of closer friends, and then they started dating. And I feel they are just getting clear on what they want and need from this relationship. I think they are having fun, and doing carefree social things together and with their friends, and they share a lot of friends together. I feel like they have been sort of getting closer over the self-isolation period. I do see they are taking their time and not rushing things, which is very sensible, especially as this is quite a new romance. I think they are both looking for something lasting, but they want to make sure this is right for them first. So they are they're treading carefully with this new relationship. I think they have both had to do some healing in the past from previous relationships, and I think the timing was right for them to find love again. And with a lot of relationships, that's it, when the timing's right and you both want the same thing, that helps things go smoothly. So I can feel a lot of positive energy flowing between them, as you can see in the card. And that's the water, the emotions, the positive energy. And this card represents the heart chakra. And so this chakra is open and ready for love, which means they are ready for love. I also see that Ariana has been kind of focusing on compassion and acceptance. And that's with herself, you know, self-love, which has helped a lot to arrive at this better feeling place, to make her ready for love again now. So I'm really pleased for her. So the next card is the Eight of Wands. I'll hold that up so you can see it. So with this card, I'm getting they met quickly and unexpectedly, but they already knew about each other through their friends. But it was only a chance meeting that they had hit it off big time. I think Ariana is attracted to his values about life in general and finds what he does very interesting. I think things have heated up between them lately. And I see someone moving here. I think it's Ariana. I feel their honesty and good communication is actually strengthening this bond and relationship between them. I think they are becoming infatuated with each other. Oh, that's nice. And they have been spending a lot of time together lately. I also feel they are considering holidaying somewhere, you know, somewhere exciting and adventurous together. So and then the next card is the World. Hold that up for you to see, and there's the World there. So I feel this relates to a long stretch of good luck for them. I think this card signifies her new partner is just as strong as she is, and in fact even a little bit stronger. But I do feel Ariana is trying to protect this relationship by not being too public about her new romance. I think she's trying her best to keep a level of privacy, to stop critics or too much press about it. I really think these two are on the right track though, because this card represents fulfillment and doing and having what you desire. And so I think them being together gives them a feeling of balance and a sense of wholeness, and this is something that they did desire. So they've brought this relationship together themselves. So I think I'll just see what my oracle cards say as well, see if there's any more messages about these two. So any more messages about Ariana and her new flame, her new boyfriend. Tell us any more messages that we're allowed to know about Ariana and her new romance. Ariana and her new romance. Tell us about the new guy and Ariana together. Tell us about this new relationship. So let's see what else we get. Oops. Put 2 cards down at a time. That's it. That's it. So I'll just put these cards to one side and I'll straighten these up. So what's the first card we've got? So the first card is release your ex. As you can see from the picture, she looks relieved the way she's got her arm up at her brow with her eyes closed. So what I'm getting from this card is so there has been in the past, this card's in the past position, some grief and loss of a loved one that Ariana had to deal with losing someone she loved, and this is hard. Accepting a loss is extremely difficult, and I believe this is about a previous love of hers who passed away. But she has dealt with this very well and is ready to love again. So I am pleased she is trying to find happiness again. So let's move on to the next card. So the next card is chemistry. Put that up. And there they are together, enjoying themselves. So I feel with this, as the card demonstrates, there is a lot of chemistry between Ariana and her new boyfriend, and it's the kind of chemistry that pulled them together and attracted them. I think they sort of realised early on in this new romance just how in tune with each other they are. I think they felt a huge spark almost straight away. And you know what that's like if you've ever felt that yourself. And now they just feel very comfortable around each other. Sort of as if they've known each other longer than they have. Because they can read each other well. So let's see what else we have. The next card is stay optimistic. So this is about, at the moment, Ariana is positive and optimistic about her boyfriend and their new romance, and the feeling is mutual. And this card is about keeping the faith and staying in that optimistic energy, because if you can see your partner in this kind of positive light, the relationship has a much higher chance of lasting, and it is going well for them at the moment. Plus, Ariana is the type of person who does try to keep as positive as possible. She's good like that. And the next card is getting to know each other. And that's nice in that card, spending time together. So this relates to intimacy and just getting to know as much as they can about each other and finding out what makes each other tick. Also sharing each other's past together and revealing their true feelings for each other. It's about them expressing their wants and desires for the future. Kind of like getting it all out in the open and finding out if you're thinking along the same lines and if you're on the same page. So let's see what else we have. We have the true love. So that's a nice card, and they're in such a loving embrace there. So this card is validation that they have some true loving feelings for each other, even though they have only been together a few months. And I am so glad that Ariana has found love again after all that she's been through, because she really deserves it. And she's quite an emotional girl, so she has been through it, but she does have a knack of pulling herself up and sort of dusting herself off and managing to make the best of things and make herself better, feel better, you know. Anyway, these two really do seem to gel together at the moment, and they are getting on well. And it's a fairly new relationship, so we're just going to have to see how it goes. So, well, that's the end of the reading, and I hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget to share, like and subscribe, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video. So bye for now.